Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 121 of this Let's Play Prophecy of Pendor. In the previous episode, I believe that we took Stoutheart and Fenbray, Castle Fenbray and Stoutheart Castle, obviously, not Fenbray the village, although we did take that too, and basically delivered Ravenstern some rather bloody noses. We don't seem to have taken too many casualties in doing so. Right, because we are rolling with the A-team right now, with the Foot Knights and the Griffins. And generally the people we don't want to have suffered too many casualties. We also have a bunch of lower level people that we will need to train up. Still haven't removed their horses. I will at some point. So we need to think about what we're doing in this episode. We have 2 castles that we need to hold, which are going to be rather difficult. Possibly even 3 with Iron Oak. We have taken 3 castles from them in this war. I was talking previously about taking Ravenstern from them. I'm not entirely sure that's still feasible, because I don't think we have that many men left. How many men do we have? Are you still following? Here you are. Well, we could head over there and take a look. We should probably head back to Senderfall first and sell some things. If we can get some more of our lords to, rally, that would be rather nice. Yeah, you're still just raising stuff. Burgundus was defeated. That was probably by one of our guys. Senderfall once more. Hello. Hello, chaps. Where are you off to then, eh? Yes, I will accept that. I will definitely accept that. Cool. Okay, so we are now secure again. The war was ended. We gained our castles. We still have a lord in our castle who I would like to try and recruit. So we could just generally try and steal some of the Ravenstern lords now that we're at peace. One of the things in the comments are saying, how do you recruit lords? I know about the persuasion stuff. That is how I got Lord Sigmund, who is down here in Rolfson. It is the stuff about captives, which is Count somebody or other who I have in there, I think. Oh, bollocks. Okay, he's not a captive anymore. Oh! I was going to get rid of them anyway. So first things first, I need to talk to Roland and say, do your own thing. Campaign is done. There we are. Off you go. Then I'm going to give Jocelyn the marshalship back again, I think, while we're at peace. While we rebuild, and I badly need to do some tournaments and build a couple of Griffin chapters. Ugh, I'm annoyed about those lords going back. Man, that's irritating. We can, however, start recruiting people en masse once again. So we're going to drop these guys back in the castle. Wow, we have almost no Griffins left. Not good at all. Sorry, I know you've seen this a million times, but it needs to be done. Slappers, you, retainers, archers. I don't want to upgrade them to any of those units. Doubt you'll upgrade. Likewise. I'll keep you. Put you back. You back. You back. You. Come on. Keep you. Definitely keep you. Do roughly... No, we need more militia. Order. Armoured. Warriors. You can go. Pendor recruits. Sellsword. Shoot, what were they? Bandits? Yes. Bandit. Like I said, I can never remember which is the one that upgrades to sellswords. So it's bandits. Something along those lines. Okay. And now we want some more people that we can promote. Mercenary crossbow, squire, You, not you, 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 not you, you. Alright, so this is going to be a very large army of poor quality troops. In fact, we probably only want to go up to 175, maybe? So that we can actually recruit some more troops while we are out and about. Leave the Mettenheim. Pendor recruits will grab all of you and the militia. Squire at arms. Okay, I've gone over the 175. So this will do. I think that this is pretty much everyone anyway. Grab you. Yeah, that is basically everyone already. Cool. There should be still a couple of raiders, but that's fine. Right. Marketplace. Let's sell some of this stuff. And then we'll go and find out where the next tournament is, and we'll go and do that. And basically get back on the circuit. Right, so how many troops have we got left? 452, yeah, we could not have taken another defeat, so we got out of that one. We need new lords. So what I am very strongly thinking about is making Stoutheart and Fenbray, Donovan, Fred. But I want them to have Griffin, so we need to convert those into Griffin territories first. I would also quite like to collect the money from those places. So I am going to give them to myself. I don't think that's going to tick everyone else off.
Hail and well met, gentle lord.
I do not want to recruit Jatu. They're like the antithesis of everything that I stand for. I want to replace myself as Marshal. Kind of like this to be an election, you know. Give it to Jocelyn. Make Jocelyn Bodie's happy. Yay. I want to take Fenbray. Iron Oak. It's not annoying anyone. It's good. Stoutheart. I forgot how many castles we took. Fenbray. Saffron Gate. Tyra. Wow. Okay, and that's it, I guess. Cool. Oh no, there's one more thing I need to do. Gelwolf. I want War Room, Baggage Train. Thank you. Now I would love to hire a bunch more knights and get those guys training up too, but I quite frankly cannot afford it right now, so I'm not going to. So we'll throw you back in here. Is there anything else that needs to go in there? No, don't think so. Right, let's stay here until the next day. Like so. And then we can go. We will actually go to Hanson Lodge. Oh no, we won't. At Senderfall, we will go to the arena. We'll find out where the tournaments actually are. Laria, Salia and Torba. Sweet. Two of those in particular are immense. So we're going to Anson, then we'll go to Salia, and then we'll go to Laria. And then Torba after that, if it's still going on. Is this Ordo Vacar? Food supplies, acceptable, but while we're here we may as well grab more. I should totally be going by all of those villages. That is a big mistake. Yes, I might do that before we go actually. I want cheap stuff. All of those. Oops, those and those. Thank you. It's only Roland at the feast. Poor Roland. Hi, Roland. Oh. I was hoping for more relations because I met the host in his castle, but apparently not. A bunch of these have probably been looted recently, but let's do the circuit because I keep on saying that I want more Pendor troops. Oh, I also need to do the money though. Money, 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 more important. I can't afford to let those go because those are really easy ones. Do 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 Do. Got 13 grand, but that's because the first time you collect from new castles you get a big chunk of money, so I'm not going to get that again. Tax loss due to inefficiency, that is painful. Wages, painful. Plus the army I'm carting around right now are newbies rather than more veteran soldiers. I'm going to actually train you guys up. I'm going to do primarily you and something like that. Manhunters. Armoured. Swordsmen. Warriors. Mercenary crossbows. Footmen. Light bow. Sellsword. Armoured cross. Longbow. Mercenary sword. Squire, because I need more foot knights. Royal archers, because we actually lost most of them. Gearguard, Highlander, men-at-arms, longbows. I need more berserkers too, actually, thinking about it. That's everyone. Join the tournament. Place a bet. Go ahead. Right, so as per usual, I'm going to cut this out. See you soon. And victory. You'd actually be very proud of me in that first fight. I used the lance to kill 3 horses, then dismounted and fought them all on foot, and won. It was a good fight. So, we have a little bit more money. We still need more though, so we are going to march on to Laria. And we'll do that one as well. Onwards! Then in Laria, I guess we'll need to check where other tournaments are being held. Do. Go. And there are no tournaments here. Fantastic. Right, where are they? Torba. Must have just missed this one. You know what I'm missing? I'm not being going to the tavern. Rain, Mercenary Highlanders, Kasim. I want you. Clarissa, hello. Torba, that's going to be all horse archers, but it's not a town I go to very often. So, alright then, I'll go. We have more upgrades to do. Bladesman. Valkyrie. Crossbows. Armored crossbow. Shoot, did not mean to make you into a scout. Irritating. Gear guard. Warrior. Ranger. Highlander. Men-at-arms. Longbow. Berserker. Skirmisher. Swordsman. Where's the scouts? See you two? Sorry. Not interested. Right. Let's get down to Torba as soon as possible. And then I guess that we will start one of the knighthood, one of the Griffin orders, and give the castle to Freddie O'Donovan. Probably Fred. Ugh, that's going to cost me a bit. I need to get rid of those places. Oh shoot, it has as well. Great. No, not them. Warrior, Highlander, Men-at-arms, Longbow, Berserker, Archers, Swordsman, Armoured, Footman. Right. No!
How opportune that we meet here today. The vultures who find
There's not many of you. This is somewhat unfortunate. I was really scared that it was one of the big bad annoying people. Using a different keyboard.
Archers!
Ugh, I hate this thing. Zero.
Everyone!
That's probably why you can't hear me clacking away. Seriously guys, we need you in position like yesterday. Thankfully we do actually have quite a few two-handers. Chop chop. Thankfully these aren't complete newbies. They have had quite a lot of training. Hopefully there's more spearmen than cavalry, though it does not really look that way. Oh, these horses go down so easily. I'm enjoying this a little bit more than I should be. Don't care if I'm hitting the rider. All the horses that are dying, it's great. There we go, spearman. Hello! Now, here's the funny thing about you guys, is you have to be even further away than I do, so I'm going to come in close. I'm way more effective than you are. Ow. Stupid horse. We're killing them so fast that we're not getting the messages on the right, on the left. Come on, Klaus, know your rights from lefts. Okay, and here come the reinforcements. Done like most of the work already for you guys. You're welcome. Yeah, you in close formations don't work. Stop it. 38 kills. We suffered remarkably little there. Victory. Marvellous. Am I surprised? I mean, this is the army of Pendor. So we should absolutely demolish cavalry armies, and yeah, we did. Nice. Oh, and we got a whole bunch of captives. And recruited people, including armsmen, which I want. Main cavalry, which I don't. Oh, we're full. You know what, armsmen? I'll pick you last. I'll grab you, you. Come on, there we are. You, absolutely want you. And you. We want the farmers and the militia recruits because they become Pendor. Peasant women because they become Batavians. And then the rest of you, armsmen. Of which there are 16. And this should make us a pretty penny when we get to Torba and sell it. So not all bad, but I do need to be a little more cautious about my control spacing. Onwards. And there is indeed a tournament going on here. Good. I just sold a fish and some bread. Unintentionally, I hasten to add. Let's grab those back. Oh, it was a sausage. Oh, it was a fish. Missed a few things. Tavern. Iris Mercenary Sergeant, you are mounted, so I'm not interested. Okay, another tournament. So I am going to skip this one out. I mean, like, you know what I mean. See you in a bit. And victory again. Thankfully this one we did get the full kitty. I think we have seen the thingy-majiggy here. Tavern person. You know what I mean. Right, let's move on to our villages. Make sure we can grab the... Oh no, we've already got a full complement, do we not? Yes, we do. Never mind then. We have to go back to the Senderfall and put away the troops that we have promoted and then go and grab a bunch more Pendor peasant types. Alright. Nearly done. Swordsman. Right. Onwards. Now being a little bit more cautious about when we actually charge forwards. This mountain army launches a surprise attack on rain. That's interesting because that's going to mean that rain's weaker for when we fight against Ravenstone again, which, believe me, will happen sooner or later. Men-at-arms, heavy archer, longbows, Zerker, warden, swordsman, armoured bow, recruit, warder, swordsman, one of each. There we are. I What? Why? We're at peace, Jocelyn. Just going to stop off in... Oh, no, I'm not. I was going to say I was going to stop off in Javik's home. But yeah, I thought as much. But... What was I going to say? Oh, it was evening, so it wouldn't have actually told me about any tournaments, which was the intention of going there in the first place. That is a lot of Anscaries. I'd kind of like to fight them. Should give us a bit of money if we go with a small enough group. Maybe something to do for next time, though. Eek, we were almost out of supplies. I'm going to try and sell some of the people that we have here. We don't have many, though. Oh yeah, we do. We have all the Singalians. Of course we do! 3 grand. Nice. Nope, that's not what I meant. Marketplace. That's not what I meant either. What am I trying to do? Garrison. That's what I'm trying to do. Armored Axeman. Garrison. 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 Fierdsvain warriors, not Vanscary warriors. Swordsmen, armoured bows, armoured crossbows, Ricavia Royals, Kierguard, Ravenston Highlander, Longbowmen, Zerkers, Bladesmen, Ranger, KV Manhunters, one of each, and Pendor armoured. Okay, so he just dumped off like 100 men. Good. So, next up, we need to do something. Oh, I'm not with it today. Not surprising, considering it's almost 4 AM. Castles, that's what I was going to do. So I'm going to go and give Stout Heart to Fred. I think that sounds about right for him. So why am I going there? Yes, I'm going there to build a knighted order, which will cost me money, but that's fine. Then we'll go and grab a bunch of Pendor peasants. We'll tell Senderfall to recruit from its neighbourhood again. Lord's Hall. Speak to the Seneschal here. Hello. War Room. Chapter. Griffin. Great Hall. Thank you. Leave. And then, if only we had a... Oh, we do have... Oh, that's cutting it really, really close, though. We wouldn't be able to afford anything else if we built that second chapter. So no, we're going to go to Senderfall. We're going to give Saffron Gate and Stoutheart to Fred. Which I don't think will leave anyone upset. And then we... Oh, that's really good. Keeps the Deshar busy. And Sarleon are probably the only other faction that can really do any damage to them. I don't think Sarleon are currently fighting anyone either. We do have some of these to do. Bombardiers. Pendor Royal. Should start at the top because they go to the bottom when they're promoted. Bladesman. Highlander. Man-at-Arms. Longbow. Berserker. Swordsman. Armoured Bowman. Give. 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 Keep. Right. Stoutheart and Saffron Gate will go to Fred. Which means I need to make Fred a lord. Which I do from here. Oh, I'm going to miss you, Fred, but you're going to be amazing as a lord. I'm going to ask you something. Interested in holding a fief. Stoutheart. That does tick everyone else off because he is not a noble. I don't really care. I grant a citizen of Mettenheim a Pendor fief. Yeah. I'm also a citizen of Mettenheim, and I'm the king of Pendor, so, you know, it's fine. Did that give him Saffron Gate as well? No, it did not. That's a bit of an interesting banner you've chosen there, Fred. At least it's not a horse. I guess if it was a horse's head, would that literally be a horse's head for him? I would like to think so. So we're going to talk to Maya very quickly. We're going to give Saffron Gate to Fred. There you go. Annoys everyone else, but I don't really care. It's only by 1 point, so it's fine. Except for Siggy, who's like, "Arr." Okay. And then the other one I want to give to Donovan, but I need to continue doing tournaments and things. Alright, the other thing I need to do is speak to the Seneschal so that he starts recruiting from neighbouring villages. That one. No, don't do that. Thank you. I'm not going to build any buildings. Though you are actually building something right now, so that's fine. Okay, one less fort down. I need to go to... Did not mean that. Arena, see if there's any other tournaments going on. Valumber and Sarleon again. Sweet. Oh, except I'm going to get like no money from there. Okay, so we're going to go to we're going to go to Tabrana, Shaystrom, Fenbray, Care Tempest, and then Valumbre, I think. Janos is no longer under siege. Has it fallen? No, it has not. Good. I would not be happy if it had fallen. Diev has leveled up. Congratulations, Diev. You can have more strength, more power draw. You've already got High Trainer. Good. Or as high as I suspect that you'll go. Your archery is pretty decent as well. You're doing well. Bladesman, Armoured, Man-at-Arms, Ranger, Man-at-Arms, Armoured, Bowman, Swordsman. Cool. And yes, I need to deal with those Vance carriers, and I will at some point, maybe when I'm a little more confident about the number of men we have. So we do have lords running around here, doing a thing. Go for a Jocelyn. Yeah, you caught them. Well done. And I'm out of food, which is not good. That's not exactly cheap. Care Tempest, and then Valumbre. No, then Tyra, then Valumbre. Yeah, that sounds about right. Run up these stairs. Cheap, 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 cheap. Acceptable. All of those I know are cheap. We have enough of that. Too expensive, too expensive. We'll just deal with this, that's fine. Cool. Onwards to Tyra. And then, what was it? Valumbre. Was it Javik's home? Now we can go to both. Sure, Bacchus made peace. Bacchus survived. Criminy. Pendor recruits. Good. I got 201 dinars, which means I am still making money. Inefficiency is right down, so this is fairly efficient for me. Like if I kept... How much am I doing the wages for? Fenbray? Not much. Sansafid? Not much. Sansafid's basically just been making me money like the whole time. It hasn't been attacked, but I'm just scared that when the Dashar come after us, it will be attacked mercilessly. I could hire you. Fine. Marketplace. I don't know anywhere that sells linen. Buys linen, rather. Alright, not bad price for food there. Sigmund Sinclair. I had written down what lords I wanted somewhere. What companions, rather, and Sigmund is one of those. Need to find my notes about that. Where did I put it? You can hear paper rustling in the background because that's me searching. I'm going to pause this. You don't need to listen to paper rustling. Found it. So for Siggy, I need to have lost Donovan. Or have Donovan with Fred, but we've just given Fred some land, so I can't get Siggy right now, not with Donovan around. It's unfortunate because I quite like him, so I can start, training him. Ooh, that is a really nice weapon. You know what? We are going to get him while we're here. Where are you? There you are. Hello. 4 grand? Sure. Welcome to the team. And then when they argue, I'm going to side with Siggy because Donovan will be leaving very shortly. Only 47. Right, what are your skills? Two-handed and crossbow, so yes, I'm going to give you a two-hander and a crossbow, I guess. Now would that technically put you into the archery team? Yes, because you don't have a shield. That's fine. That means that you'll be boosting the archery squad quite good. Start upgrading armor, upgrade weapons as follows. Crossbow, bolts, two-handed weapon. Yes. I'm done. Never mind. Siggy, archers. Done. Oh wait, what other skills do you have? Are you a trainer by any chance? And you having really high crossbow skill is going to be excellent, because that means that you can train my sergeants. I get a custom knighthood order, finally. Trainer 3, good. And you're not going to be a lord, so you are going to be pure combat skills. Cool. So I think I might just stop this episode here. Yeah, we'll stay here and talk to him next time. So thank you very much for watching. If you have any tips or advice, then please do leave me a comment, or if you just want to, talk about stuff. I do frequent the comment section, so send me a message. If you are enjoying this series, then please do throw me a like and subscribe. It does help out tremendously, and it helps out with the search engines and all that kind of background magic. It means that more people are discovering this series, and, showing your appreciation is always very much appreciated. I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.